Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Dandelion. When we left off in the last episode, I had managed to get everyone to level 2 on their hearts. I definitely so far have the most points with the orange cat down here, with 30 out of 50. And everybody else is about the same. So I'm going to try spending time with the other 4 animals and see if I can get their points up to be a little more even with the orange cat and go from there. So I'll check back in when something good happens.
선배 잠만요.
I was on my way home when EJ called me from behind and handed me a black plastic bag.
이게 뭐야?
Usually what EJ gives me in black plastic bags is food.
밤이에요, 밤.
Why do they have to be in black bags?
밤?
I looked into the plastic bag and saw that it was full of chestnuts.
아직 여름인데 웬 밤이야?
It's not the season for chestnuts yet.
얼마 전에 우리 집에서 제사 지냈는데 저희 어머니가 밤을 너무 많이 사셨다고 해갖고 선배 생각이 나서 갖고 왔죠.
Who orders chestnuts on the internet? That's such a random weird thing to order. EJ's mom must have a habit of buying too much food. This isn't the first time that EJ has given me food like this.
매번 받기만 해서 미안하네. 정말 받아도 돼?
하모요. 아참 선배 그거 알아요? 동물한테 밤 껍질을 먹이면 털에 그렇게 좋대요.
밤 껍질을?
Animals actually eat chestnut shells? Well, sure, why not? I've never heard of that before. But will they be able to eat these hard shells?
그 껍질에 탄닌 성분인가 있어가 그게 뭐라더라? 해독도 하고 미백 작용도 하고 털 윤기도 좋아지게 하고.
Why do I get the feeling that he is the one that ordered the chestnuts because he read online that they were good for animals and he's just trying to get in my pants?
이거 여자들도 갈아서 뭐 팩? 그런 거 한다고 하던데.
Yeah, like, men don't just know this shit. Men don't just know that women grind up stuff and make facials out of them. Like, nope. He researched that shit. Tannin contents?
암튼 토끼들이 이거에 환장한대요. 뭐 토끼, 햄스터, 고양이 가릴 것 없이 다 좋다 카던데요.
That perked my interest.
정말?
그렇다니까요.
밤 껍질이 딱딱한데 정말 먹을 수 있을까?
EJ thought for a moment.
토끼 이빨 튼튼한 데는 이유 있는 거 아니겠어요? 고양이 이빨도 얼마나 날카로운데요.
That makes sense. Squirrels eat acorns too, after all.
고마워. 잘 먹을게.
선배.
응?
아예요.
He was thinking something pervy. I can just tell by the look on his face. Look at that smile. He's like, oh yeah, girl. EJ hesitated as if he wanted to say something, but instead just smiled awkwardly. Well, the animals really like this. So far, I've only given them pet food or vegetables, but it'll be a good idea to give them something new for a change.
다녀왔어.
The 5 animals rushed towards me. It's already 6 in the evening. They must be hungry. But I feel bad for just giving them nothing but a bowl of chestnut shells. Perhaps it would be better to add other things to it, things that are healthy for them. I opened the refrigerator and saw a lot of leftover ingredients. I think I heard somewhere that yogurt's good for
아기
cats.
고양이한테 좋다는 소리를 어디서 들은 것 같은데.
Aren't most cats lactose intolerant? I wouldn't think that yogurt would be good for cats. But hey, whatever.
그리고 브로콜리랑 당근이랑.
There were more ingredients in the refrigerator than I thought. I might as well make dinner for the animals with all this instead of giving them their usual food.
몸에 좋을 만한 걸 다 넣고 평소에 애들이 맛있어 하던 것도 섞어보자.
I should put in everything that's healthy plus the things that they usually like to eat. I mixed everything up in a large salad bowl.
알로에도 있었지 참.
Chestnut shells, apples, carrots, yogurt, broccoli, aloe juice. It doesn't look very appetizing. Doesn't sound very appetizing either, but I'm not a cat or a rabbit, so what would I know? It may not look appealing to humans, but animals might like it.
얘들아, 밥 먹자.
I put the bowl down on the floor. I could hear their footsteps. Jion suddenly halted in front of the bowl. Why isn't he eating? Is it because he's not familiar with it? Jisoo, who arrived later, began to devour the food. That's my boy. He's eating. The rabbits also strolled into the kitchen and began eating.
잘 먹네.
Everyone's eating except for Jion, who is staring at the bowl. What a relief. I hope it tastes good. Uh-oh. Jisoo licked the aloe juice and suddenly let out a strange sound. What's wrong?
지수야, 괜찮아?
Oh no, not another crisis. Jisoo backed off from the food and continued gagging. What? Is it the aloe juice? Oh no! Look at the little orange feet up here and the bowl of nasty shit. Jisoo now had his back on the floor, twisting his body and kicking his feet. What? What should I do?
지수야.
The rabbits seem just fine. Maybe the food wasn't right for cats. The rabbits are still eating without a problem. Jisoo, what should I do? Oh my gosh. Jiwoo's body suddenly stiffened. Oh no! His face turned blue and he collapsed on the floor.
지우야.
But Jisoo and Jiwoo have gotten sick. Oh my, who do I help first? What happened? What's the problem? Chestnut shells? Aloe juice? Or is it the yogurt? What should I do? I couldn't figure out what caused the problem since I put in so many different ingredients. It seems both Jisoo and Jiwoo ate from everything in the bowl. I should take care of Jisoo first. He's throwing up, but wait, Jiwoo's passed out. No, before that.
그만 먹어, 얘들아.
Yeah, no kidding. I picked up the salad bowl from the floor. There must be no more casualties. My food experiment ended up costing me 1 cat and 1 rabbit. How do you just write them off like that? Like, oh man, I'm down 1 cat and 1 rabbit now. Strangely, Jihye and Jiwon seemed fine.
지수야, 지우야, 미안해. 대체 뭐가 문제였지?
I couldn't figure out the reason for this. Really? She just left him to die? What the hell?
지수 형, 정말 괜찮아? 아직도 속이 이상해. 죽을 것 같아. 닥쳐! 주인이란 게 그걸 음식이라고 먹이려고 해? 정신 나간 거 아니야? 난 괜찮은데.
도련님은 안에 있는 사과만 골라 드셨으니까요.
그러고 보니 저 두 토끼는 왜 말짱한 거야? 작은 토끼는 사과밖에 안 먹고 큰 토끼는 브로콜리밖에 안 먹었어. 채, 편식하기는. 먹고 토하는 것보다는 낫지 않아? 사람이 아무거나 잘 먹어야지. 물론 음식이 안전하다는 전제 하에. 아니면 나처럼 아예 안 먹거나. 채, 시끄러운 고양이 놈들. 망할 주인 다 마음에 안 들어. 다 짜증나. 야, 너 자꾸 짜증낼래? 그래도 밥 주인이 우리를 위해서 만들어준 거라고. 물론 조금 위험하긴 했지만 난 일부러 우릴 챙겨준 마음은 고맙다고 생각해.
I still don't understand what was wrong with it.
만들 바에는 차라리 안 만드는 게 세계 평화를 위한 거거든. 그래도 주인 누나가 열심히 만들었는데 넌 먹지도 않았잖아. 사과 더 먹고 싶어.
우리를 위하는 마음은 감사하게 생각하고 있습니다.
사과 먹진 않았지만 난 마음속으로 주인 누나한테 고맙다고 인사했다고. 제대로 된 음식을 만들어야 고맙다는 생각이 들지. 근데 밥 주인 좀 변한 것 같지 않나? 변하다니 뭐가? 예전에는 그냥 좀 기계적으로 챙겨주는 느낌이었는데 요즘에는 많이 다정해졌다고 하니까. 확실히 좀 그런 것 같긴 해. 예전 같았으면 요리도 안 해줬을 텐데. 차라리 기계적이었을 때가 나아. 이젠 밥도 가려서 먹어야 할 판이라고.
This guy, I swear.
하긴 주인 누나가 밝아진 건 토끼 이미 발바닥의 영향이 컸던 것 같아.
He's never gonna live that down.
이 고양이가 진짜. 역시
예전에는 없었던 마음의 여유가 생겼다고 생각합니다.
좋은 일이야.
The summer beach is just packed with people. High school students on their scooters, people from other countries taking sun baths, families on vacation. It will probably be like this until the beginning of September. I can see the crashing waves under the beach umbrella that I rented. I want to go into the water, but I have to stay and take care of the animals. I could hear people screaming whenever a big wave came.
정말 휴가 온 기분이 나는걸? 오랜만에 나와서 그런가?
I haven't gone on vacation since I began to live alone. I visited the beach only once when I was young. Mom didn't want to go into the water because she was afraid of getting tanned, and I played with Dad instead. I don't remember too well, it was such a long time ago. Back then, Mom was smiling. Mom was so beautiful and nice when she was younger. Jihei and Jiyoon are sitting under the shade looking at the ocean. Jiwoo hasn't even come out of the basket. Jisoo and Jiyeon are running around under the sun. Actually, Jisoo and Jiyeon is chasing Jiyeon, and Jiyeon is trying to run away. They look so cute. The pets got me to go out today. It would be a shame if I didn't show them this beautiful ocean, but I wouldn't have bothered to go if I were alone. I enjoyed going to the beach. Beaches in the summer are always lively and fun.
엄마, 이것 봐. 모래성이야.
A boy shouted at his mom. I turned around and saw a family eating lunch together. Family in the beach.
내가 만든 모래성이야. 꽤 잘 만들었지?
오, 아주 멋진 걸.
도시락 먹고 해요. 계속 놀기만 하면 금방 피곤해져.
우리 집은 바다랑 너무 멀어서 아쉬워. 바다에 자주 오고 싶은데.
그러면 내년에도 또 오자.
정말?
아빠 말 너무 믿지 마. 여름이면 바쁘다고 휴가도 없는 사람이.
그래도 난 다시 올 수 있었으면 좋겠다.
아빠가 내년에도 휴가 낼 테니까 꼭 다시 오자.
정말이야? 아빠 최고!
It just occurred to me that she talks about how terrible her mom is and stuff, but has she mentioned where her dad is? Because I don't remember that anywhere. We promised we'd come back the following year, but I never got to spend the summer with Dad again. Did he die? I feel like maybe he died. Something furry suddenly hopped onto my lap.
주연아.
He must have come to me in order to avoid Jisoo. Jisoo gave Jiyeon a look and growled softly. Jiyeon's looking down on Jisoo with triumphant eyes. Jiyeon and Jihei Jiyeon and Jihei, sitting together under the shade, looked at the cats as if to call them pathetic. Jiwoo folded his ears as if to silently protest against the cat's racket. What would these animals look like if they were human? They already have such interesting relations among themselves. I don't know. Let's turn them into humans and let's find out. The sudden thought made me smile.
그런 일은 없겠지만.
If they all turned into humans, things would definitely be interesting. How would it feel if they looked at me, into my eyes, and talked to me like humans? Would I be able to feel as relaxed in front of them as I am now? Of course, it'll never happen. But if it does, things will certainly be interesting.
8월도 오늘로 끝이구나.
School starts next Monday.
바빠지겠네.
Although I did get pretty busy with various activities during summer vacation too. I didn't expect the 3 months of vacation to pass by this quickly. I can't believe the second semester of my senior year is here already. It seems like yesterday when I first entered school.
이제 곧 졸업이네.
I can't even think of what kind of work I would like to get into after graduation, so I'm planning to take insufficient credits for graduation so that I can attend school for one more semester. It sounds better to be called a college student rather than an unemployed person. I felt pathetic purposely delaying myself from going on to society, but I really don't know. My major doesn't interest me, neither does business, and I still don't know what I want to do. But I can't just get a job anywhere either. Others put off their decisions for the future by going abroad to study or studying at a law school. Am I going to end up becoming one of them? I became independent from mom and moved to Busan to avoid that exact situation. I thought that as time passes, I would be able to find my dream and live with passion. I thought I would someday find my calling. This is what I want to do. But that wasn't the case. A long time has passed and I still don't know what I want to do. So that's why I'm even more afraid. That I'll be rejected by mom, by society, and eventually I'll be left behind alone. Another endless route begins tomorrow. And I don't have the courage to get out of that life yet.
드디어 결정을 내리셨군요.
I did?
너무 우울해하는 것 아닌가요? 게임의 클라이맥스는 지금부터 시작되는데 말이죠. 잘 자요. 나의 실험이. 당신에게 드리는 이 선물.
I still want to know who this is talking. Because it's not one of the critters. I must have gotten a bad cold. Maybe because I was pushing myself lately. I have a headache and a sore throat, and I even have a fever. When was the last time I was sick like this? Come to think of it, I was often sick in high school. Why was that so? It wasn't that I was sick physically, just as I am now, but I cried a lot. Not because I was sick or hurt, but I think I cried even more because no one ever noticed that I was crying. This is some weird music playing. I remember crying even harder and louder as if I was really sick.
네가 제대로 몸 관리 안 하니까 그런 거잖니.
My mom thought that my body was naturally weak. Looking back, I was fairly healthy, but my mom always blamed my weak stamina. She blamed me for not eating right and exercising enough. And those words would always hurt me. That's not what I wanted to hear. She never once asked how and why I was sick. If she had asked, if she had shown me some interest, I might have felt better soon. Jisoo strode into my room. He hopped on the bed and climbed onto my stomach. I could feel his weight. His eyes are sharp and pointed, but is soft and warm. Feeling Jisoo's warmth, I slowly closed my eyes. Jisoo is a big eater and sometimes acts silly, but he's cute in his own way. Whenever something happens to me, he comes to my side, just like now. I suddenly felt something very heavy pressing down on my chest. What? I can't breathe. Feeling suffocated, I opened my eyes and saw... a sexy NEKO man! I wouldn't be sad about that. A guy was on top of me. A guy? A guy of my age? What? What in the world? Black hair and golden eyes. A face I've never seen before. I definitely haven't seen this face before, but it seems familiar. And I could clearly hear his heartbeat. What? Not knowing how to react, I simply stared at the guy on top of me with my mouth gaping in astonishment.
많이 아파?
Has she not noticed that he has ears and he's like super hot? Like, like, oh, there's suddenly a man in my bed. I'm just gonna stare at him. The guy opened his mouth. Before I could answer, he reached out his hand and touched my forehead. Oh my gosh. Finally, she reacts. I swatted his hand away. Jisoo? But that's the name of my cat. Does he want to say that he's a cat? Maybe I fell asleep because I was so sick and now I'm dreaming. That's it. I even imagined recently how it would be if the animals are human.
너는 날 지수라고 부르자.
고양이 지수? 고양이가 왜 사람?
My voice was trembling. This is too much, even for a dream.
고양이가 왜 사람이 됐냐고?
The guy who claims that he's Jisoo mimicked my words as if to mock me.
네가 내 실체를 불러냈어.
I could feel his breath on my neck. He's so close to me. Too close. My head felt as if it might explode.
비켜!
어?
내 위에서 비켜! 당장 비키라고!
I shouted, wriggling my body. I struggled with all my might to be free of him.
가만히 있어.
The guy firmly grabbed my wrist and put his weight down on my body so I wouldn't struggle anymore. Our eyes met. I'm scared. Who is he? Where did he come from?
걱정했던 말이야, 이 바보야.
He gazed at me with serious eyes. Worried? Worried? Worried about me? My vision became blurry. Of all times when I'm feeling weak and lonely, he was worried about me. But we've never met before. Did Jisoo really turn into a human?
이모, 놔주세요.
싫어. 내 이야기 들어줄 때까지는 안 놔줄 거야. 모처럼 원래 모습으로 돌아왔는데.
I could feel my body shaking now. A cat becoming a human? It can't be true.
정말 당신이 지수라는 거예요?
말했잖아, 지수라고. 너랑 같이 살고 있잖아.
You almost killed me the other day, you don't remember? Is he telling me to believe that a cat actually turned into a human? But he's wearing weird clothes, something that I've never seen before. Is he doing what people call costume play? And what does he have on his head? Are those cat ears? It's about time she notices that. Black cat ears. They do look similar to Jisoo's black ears. When I peered at them, I could see them moving slightly. What? Are they real?
이게 내 모습이야.
그럼 정말 당신이 지수라고?
You're my gluttonous cat, Jisoo. Because of the moving cat ears in front of my eyes, I couldn't tell whether this was real or a dream.
그렇다니까. 고양이가 된 건 그 마술쟁이 때문이라고.
마술쟁이?
Yeah, I've been wanting to know who that is. So you could fill us in. That'd be cool.
그래. 마술쟁이랑 한 계약 때문에 네 앞에서는 고양이 모습으로 있어야지.
So he became a cat with some magic? It's like listening to a fairy tale.
그럼 당신이 나랑 같이 살던 고양이 지수였다는 거예요?
그렇다고 몇 번을 말해. 나는 네가 사는 이 세계의 동물이 아니야.
그게 무슨 말이죠?
거기에 대해서 말해줄 수 없어. 그게 계약이라서.
계약?
What does he mean?
신경 쓸 거 없어. 중요한 건 앞으로 내가 이 모습으로 같이 지낼 수 있다는 거잖아.
아니, 그게 문제가 아니라 저는 당신이 지수라는 게 믿기지 않아서.
나야 나. 정말 모르겠어? 귀를 봐, 귀.
His ears twitched. They're exactly the same ears that Jisoo has. And Jisoo was lying on my stomach, and he also has the same golden eyes. And
목걸이.
the necklace. The necklace that he's wearing is definitely Jisoo's.
그럼 정말 네가 지수란 말이야?
아, 진짜라니까.
He stared at me with a serious look on his face. He doesn't seem to be lying.
그러니까 동물이 된 건 그 마술 같은 거에 걸린 거라고? 정말 마술이라는 게 존재한다는 말이야?
있어.
It's like a fairy tale. It's hard to believe, but the twitching cat ears convince me.
마술이라는 게 어떤 건데? 넌 대체 어디에서 온 거야?
미안. 아까 말했다시피 계약이란 것이 묶여 있어서 그걸 말하는 계약 위반이 된 거야.
How convenient.
말도 안 돼.
But it is actually happening right in front of my eyes.
그래서 지금부터 계속 이 모습으로 있는 거야?
네가 원하면 고양이 모습으로 돌아가 줄 수도 있어.
Heck no. My head suddenly started to spin. I felt dizzy.
왜? 아파? 또 아파?
The guy asked with a worried voice, and he let go of my wrist. I collapsed into bed. Is it really Jisoo? As I thought so, I became less tense and started to have a headache. My head hurts and my face is burning.
너무 아파서 환영을 보고 있는 걸까?
아니, 난 환영 따위가 아니야. 네가 날 봐서 더 아프다면 고양이 모습으로 돌아가 있을게. 그러니까 빨리 나야 돼.
No, don't go back to being a cat. I could hear his gentle voice as I closed my eyes.
근데 나 배고프면 아무거나 꺼내 먹을 거야.
Of course. He certainly speaks like Jisoo would, I thought, and the room became quiet. When I opened my eyes, Jisoo the cat was sitting right next to me. After saying that, I closed my eyes again. I could feel Jisoo's warmth next to me. Feeling more relaxed, I fell into a deep sleep. It's morning. Come to think of it, it seems like something happened last night. I suddenly remembered what had happened and quickly sat up from bed. Jisoo! I looked around and saw no one. Dream? Was it a dream? Yeah, it must have been a dream. I stepped down from the bed. Despite having a horrible body ache last night, I felt much lighter this morning. I twisted my body around but didn't feel dizzy at all.
다행이다.
Being sick messes up my schedule. When I stepped into the living room, I became speechless at what was in front of me. 5 pairs of animal ears. Ah, everybody changed! Yes, let's see them. Animal ears.
잘 잤어?
Fall. Then everybody just... Oh, he's so cute! Turned into humans? This is too real to be a dream, but it's too much of a dream to be real. I didn't have to touch the 5 pairs of ears to know that they're real. Okay, so he's the spotted bunny. So he's the Soon. He's obviously the orange cat. That's Jisoo, who needs longer pants. And he must be the little bunny whose name I can't remember. And he's the big white long-haired bunny. I wish we could see more of his face. He must be like the Bishi character. Completely discombobulated, I just froze. I'm in a muddle here. No words are coming out of my mouth. How can this be? Their unique clothes and exotic looks are certainly not of this world.
저것 봐. 누나가 당황해하고 있어.
He knows my name? Orange hair, mischievous smile, pointy cat ears. Is he Jion? He only looks about 18 or so. Maybe it's because of his orange hair, but he seems a little bit like a juvenile delinquent. The boy with the white hair mumbled something in a quiet voice and ran toward the tall man. The tall man with the silver hair held the boy up like they were used to it. Jun and Jihei? They were both male after all. The white-haired boy, who I assume is Jun, is very poised.
많이 놀라셨나요?
Long silver hair and clear blue eyes. He must be Jihei. Seeing his rabbit ears on his head makes me feel like I'm dreaming. But he's like a moving porcelain doll. He's majestic. He's very cute.
치, 빌어먹을 마술쟁이 녀석.
The man who last night claimed to be Jisoo grumbled. His pointy ears were twitching a little.
에디, 저 고양이 방금 빌어먹으리라고 했어.
저렇게 크지 않도록 주의해 주세요.
Jihei spoke in a small voice, but it was loud enough for Jisoo to hear. Tension arose between Jihei and Jisoo.
다 들리거든, 귀족 토끼님들.
He definitely seems like the troublemaker type. They all look like friends when they were animals. Maybe they weren't that close.
동물 모습이었을 때는 다들 조용하기라도 했지.
The boy with the speckled/spotted rabbit ears, just like the ones Jiwoo has, spoke.
고양이건 토끼건 시끄러워 진짜.
그러는 너도 토끼잖아.
난 보통 토끼랑 다르거든. 이 갈색 털 안 보이냐?
그냥 그건 얼룩이잖아. 그래봤자 자기도 토끼인 주제.
너처럼 요란한 머리색을 가진 녀석하고는 말하고 싶지 않아.
Seeing them quarrel like that made my head turn in circles. Although this happened so sudden, I have no clue what I should do. I have 5 guys in my living room, and I don't think it's dawned on her that she continuously kept taking baths with the orange cat.
그만 싸워 너희들. 밥 주인이 당황해하잖아.
Food giver? A person who gives food? Does he mean me? Technically it's correct, but it sounds a little... The rabbit and the cat stopped quarreling and turned to look at me. I felt disconcerted with everyone eyeing me.
그러니까 다들 이렇게 변했다고?
응, 누나. 마법이 풀려버렸어.
Everything you're saying is just too hard to believe.
이제부터는 이 모습으로 계속 지내는 거야?
Even if there is such a thing as a spell, and even if these guys are aliens from another planet, I can't have 5 guys living in my house. Living together with 5 guys, what would people think when they found out? It can't happen.
누나, 우리가 이렇게 변한 거.
Juon's ears drooped. His eyes started tearing up.
그렇다기보단 6명이 살기엔 집이 좁기도 하고
또 뭔데?
뭐?
What would other people think if they found out?
멍청한 고양이. 같이 살면 꼭 일이 일어날지도 모른다는 거잖아.
Oh, way to be blunt. What did he just say? Did I hear him right? I cannot hide my shock. Oh, the innocent one.
그러니까
잠깐!
No, not the rabbits too.
밥 주인. 꼭 이런 걱정 안 해도 돼.
My face became so red that it was ready to
넌
explode.
내 타입 아니니까 마음 푹 놓으라고.
Liar. That's not what I was talking about.
신뢰되는 말을 아무렇지도 않게 하시는군요.
누나. 걱정 안 해도 돼. 누나가 평범하게 생겨서가 아니라
이런 코딱지만한 집에 갑자기 사람이 늘어나서 걱정인가 본데 특별한 일이 없을 땐 동물 모습으로 있을 거야.
Tiny house. But it's pretty big for one person.
아가씨,
Lady? Me? The man who I assumed to be Jihei lowered his eyes.
최대한 아가씨에게 피해를 끼치지 않도록 하겠습니다.
Does that mean they're going to keep living in my house?
잠깐! 그러니까 너희들은 동물인 거야? 아니면 인간인 거야?
그러니까 우린 어떻게 설명해야 할까, 토끼야?
나한테 묻지 마 이 멍청아. 밥 주인, 우리는 인간 모습과 동물 모습 마음만 먹으면 어느 쪽으로든 변신할 수 있어.
잠깐!
I cut Jisoo off.
너희들 대체 어디서 온 거야? 쥐구이는 맞니?
This is a drastic problem. This situation doesn't make any sense, but calm down, take a deep breath. But no matter how much I try to calm myself down, people are not supposed to turn themselves into animals.
아니, 우리는 머나먼 곳에서 왔어.
원하는 곳? 그게 어딘데?
글쎄, 어떻게 설명을 해야 할까?
Everyone suddenly became quiet. It's as if no one wants to talk. It's as if I asked something I shouldn't have asked. They all look at each other, hesitating to talk.
누나, 그건 말해줄 수 없어.
I heard that from Jisoo as well. Rules? What rules?
걔야? 그게 뭔데?
그것도 말할 수 없어.
왜?
그게 계약이니까.
I feel like we're just gonna keep going in circles with this. Great, this is really frustrating. I have no idea who these guys are and where they're from, and they won't tell me a thing. I have no idea what to do. I was living such an ordinary life. Why did such a thing happen to me? Why me of all people?
야, 너 우리가 싫어?
아니, 그런 게 아니라
But how could I so casually accept that my pets have turned into animals?
주인,
Jisoo looked at me with a concerned expression.
너희들은 왜 나타난 거야? 내 방 안에 너희들을 놓고 간 사람은 누구야?
그건 말해드릴 수 없습니다.
왜?
그게 계약이니까요.
That answer again.
왜 하필 나야?
Yes. Why is it me of all people?
그건 말이야.
Jisoo hesitated. Tell me, why did this happen to me?
넌 선택됐으니까.
Chosen?
그건 또 무슨 말이야?
Jisoo avoided my eyes.
그것도 말해줄 수 없는 거야?
Jisoo nodded slowly.
누나, 화내지 마. 응?
I'm just frustrated by the fact that they won't tell me anything. This whole situation is just too overwhelming. And it's not like I can talk to someone about this. I might come to terms with it provided they tell me everything, but they're all keeping their mouths shut like they have a secret pact among them.
누나, 우리 내쫓으려는 건 아니지?
Jiyeon looked at me with his big, sad puppy eyes. Wouldn't they be kitty eyes? The right thing to do would be to kick these guys out and go back to life as it was before. I volunteered to take care of 5 small and helpless animals, not 5 guys. Though it may seem a bit harsh, I have no choice but to ask them to leave. She's insane. Otherwise, I would never be able to return to my normal life. Yes, I should go back to how things were before, as if nothing ever happened. How things were before. I won't have to waste time anymore. Instead, I'll be able to spend more time for myself. I can go back to my busy, everyday life. But is that really what I want? I remembered how joyful the last 3 months in the company of the animals have been. Although I was busy and tired from school, and after school, coming home to them relieved me of my exhaustion. I enjoyed thinking about the activities I do with the animals during the weekends. And even if the house got a little messy, even if taking care of them took away a lot of my time, I enjoyed having them. With them, I laughed a lot. With the animals, the old boring day-to-day life became fun. The animals that greeted me whenever I came home are these people. They are those animals. Actually, I don't want to go back to how things were before.
응?
밖에 나갈 때는 모자를 쓰거나 후드티를 입어서 귀를 가리는 게 좋아. 집에서는 큰 소리 내지 말고. 저녁 때나 특별한 일이 없을 땐 동물 모습으로 지내야 돼. 옷들한테 의심을 사면 안 되니까. 내 방은 자는 시간엔 출입 금지야.
밥주인, 그건 진짜 걱정하지 마.
That annoying cat. So harsh.
그것만 지켜주면 당분간 여기서 지내도 괜찮아.
감사합니다.
걱정 마. 너한테 민폐 끼치는 일은 없을 테니까.
고마워, 누나.
근데 후드티가 뭐야?
나도 몰라. 그냥 고맙다고 해, 토끼. 토끼라고 부르지 말라니까.
도련님도 아가씨께.
고맙습니다.
I guess this is how things will be before I can come up with a good solution. Animals that turn into humans. No one would believe this. Alright, well I think that's a good enough place to end it for now. Things definitely just got a whole lot more interesting, and I would say we're on Jisoo's route, which is who I was leaning toward. He seemed like he would be the most fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in the next video.